Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to turn notifications on. I never want you guys to miss a video. You know what I'm saying? I upload pretty often. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want you guys to be able to see my videos, man. So especially when football season is right around the corner. It's finna ramp up, you know, more stuff's coming out, more content, whatever. So I don't want y'all to miss a video. So make sure you turn the notifications on, man. Alright. Guys, I don't know if I've been on record by saying this, but I'm going to be on record now. I think the Panthers are going to win the Super Bowl. I feel like we have a real chance to win the Super Bowl. But if we are going to strive for the Super Bowl and to win the Super Bowl, whatever, be honest with you, we need to see some improvement from certain players. You know what I'm saying? So what I thought about was doing, man, is I'm gonna do 3 players I need to see improvement from on the defense and 3 people on the offense. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some players that have not lived up to their billing, and we need to see some real improvement on them, man. Like, I can't say they're on the hot seat, but I mean they definitely getting warm. So we got a lot to talk about. So let's get started. First player that needs to step up on this list is DeShawn Hall, man. DeShawn Hall has to step up. DeShawn Hall was a draft pick we drafted last year, and he basically was injured for the whole year, man. He played like a few snaps during the San Francisco game, whatever, but for the most part, injured his knee and was out for the whole season, basically. He was on injury reserve, you know what I'm saying? So, for us, we really need to see him step up, man. He has the build, you know what I'm saying? He's like 6'5", 6'6", you know what I'm saying? Rangy guy, but he was raw coming out of college, whatever. That's why he went in the 3rd round. But, he was an effort guy. He was a performance guy, whatever. And Panthers really like the effort guys. And we really need him to step up, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, last year was basically a redshirt year because he basically played nothing, whatever. He was supposed to learn the Julius Peppers, but he had to learn on the sideline because he was injured for most of the season. And with Julius Peppers going to retire soon at one point, whatever, I don't see him, going on forever. We need somebody to step up. And obviously, Wes Horton's 28 years old. Mario Addison's 30 years old. We got a lot of older DNs, man, you know what I'm saying? And I know we just spent a 3rd round pick. And we traded up to get him. That's what's worth. We traded up to get him. And I like DeShawn Hall. I think he'll be a good player for us, whatever. But we need him to produce because as far as DeShawn Hall, we traded up to get him, whatever, and somebody who went behind later than him was Kareem Hunt. You know what I'm saying? And you seen how great of a season he had. Now, mind you, I know everyone's gonna be like, okay, well, we wouldn't have drafted another running back because we had Christian McCaffrey. True, but it just shows the late round people, and also Alvin Kamara was a 3rd rounder too. So it shows the late round people that made an impact last year. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, injuries happen. I don't hold the injury against them, but I do need to see him perform and show out, man, because there's a guy waiting in the wings in Brian Cox Jr. who performed pretty well last year. You know what I'm saying? He had a good amount of tackles. He had a fumble recovery, and he really impressed the coaching staff. So DeShawn Hall really needs to step up. This is his time, whatever. I don't see him being the starter, whatever. I see him being a really good player. I like Wes Horton. Maybe he might be able to become a starter depending on the situation because, like I said, Wes Horton's an older player. And I think we had Wes Horton for a while now, and he never really developed. Now, mind you, Wes Horton been playing pretty well recently, but I think he's better on a rotational basis, not a every down, DN. I think DeShawn Hall could be that, especially because, once Julius Pepper leaves, we're going to need another DN, and hopefully we won't have to draft another one in the 1st round next year because we already drafted, 2 in the last, 2 years, whatever, especially one's a 3rd round pick. So definitely DeShawn Hall needs to step up, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He has the body type, you know what I'm saying? He's working with the coaching staff. He's, he should be, more refined or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He should really, took some time and hone his craft. And even if you can't play on the field, you'll be watching tape, you could be understanding offenses, tackles and just, how they play and their movements and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And work on your game mentally, you know what I'm saying? Because mental part is a very big part of the game, you know what I'm saying? So DeShawn Hall, we need you to step up. I mean, I need you to at least have 4 or 5 sacks this year, you know what I'm saying, on a rotational basis. that's my projection. If you have 4 or 5 sacks, I think that you know what I'm saying, you'll be in a good situation, because the year after that, you know what I'm saying, you might be starting, and that'll be probably the 10 sack season. So like I said, I need 4 or 5 sacks out of you, you know what I'm saying, on a rotational basis. Anything more than that, you know, that is my like goal right there. Anything more, I'm happy. Anything less, I'm pissed. So DeShawn Hall, we really need you to step up, man. We need you, because Julius Peppers can't play forever. The second player that needs to step up is James Bradbury, man. Now I'm pissed because Dave Gettleman sold us a dream, man. We had, you know, Josh Norman franchise tag. He could have stayed on the team, and then what we did, we rescinded the franchise tag. We told Josh Norman walk. Now, mind you, when that happened, I was like, man, I think Josh Norman's a baller. But, you know what I'm saying, I understood why we did it. We needed the money, all that stuff, whatever, this and that, third. And then when they drafted James Bradbury, they was like, oh, you know, they gave him number, you know, 24. You know what I'm saying? They made it seem like he's going to be the next Josh Norman. You know what I'm saying? They had me all hype and stuff like that, whatever. And James Bradbury, he hasn't been bad. Now, he hasn't been bad. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't, he can't catch a cold, man. His interceptions are really low. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's good at following this receiver, but not, I haven't seen him really track the ball well at all. And he really needs to step up, man, because, you know, we already had Darryl Worley get shipped out of there. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of like, they came in the same draft class. They was real close with each other. But, you know, obviously Darryl Worley wasn't holding his end, so we shipped him out of there. And now we're looking at James Bradbury like, hey, man, you're supposed to be our #1 corner, man. That's supposed to be your role, you know what I'm saying? And he hasn't lived up to that billing. Like I said, he doesn't get as many turnovers. Now, mind you, he still has a few years, but still, man, like, you gotta show us something, man. Like, you gotta show us flashes, because, like, I think his first year he did pretty well, you know what I'm saying, even though I don't think he had any picks that year. And in the second year, you know what I'm saying, he kind of fell off, even though I think he did have picks that year. But he really needs to step up. He really needs to, I don't know if it's an effort thing. I don't know if, you know what he might do? He might need to look up with Curtis Samuel and give himself a jugs machine or something so he can work on his hands, man, because you need to get more interception, man. We need turnovers, bro. We need turnovers. That is what helps us. Turnovers. Giving Cam a short field. Don't make Cam have to drive from one length of the field to the other. You know what I'm saying? We need short fields. And when we went to the Super Bowl run the last time, we had those short fields. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, our defense was getting a lot of turnovers, so Cam didn't have to drive from one end of the field to the other. He had like half the field he had to work with. You know what I'm saying? So, James Bradbury, you're #1 corner on the team right now. You're going to be, you know what I'm saying, showing Dante Jackson and Rashard Golden basically how it's done. Now, mind you, Rashard Golden's a safety, but still, you know what I'm saying? So you're, you know what I'm saying, you're kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you're not the veteran because you still got Captain Martin and stuff like that, whatever. But you're supposedly our best cornerback, you know what I'm saying? So we really need you to step up. We need you to, you know, take that #1 mantle over, you know what I'm saying? We need you, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I like about Josh Norman is that he had that chip on his shoulder. So you know he's going to put in the work. You know he's going to come in and bang it out and do whatever he had to do. Now, mind you, the Josh Norman thing, like I said before, I'm not mad at it because he's an older player. He wanted a lot of money, and, you know what I'm saying, we didn't want to divulge that money into him. I understand that. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But, James Bradbury, you need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? We need to see some improvement. Last, but definitely not least, the person who needs to step up the most, in my opinion, is Vernon Butler, man. Vernon Butler was a #1 pick for us, man. A #1 pick. And to be honest with you, he's yet to do anything for our team, man. Now, mind you, everybody's going to be like, oh, he had limited snaps and this and that third. That's not true. Because here's the thing, man. The Carolina Panthers, they like to keep their D tackles fresh. So they have, you know, they tend to have a good amount of D tackles on their rotation. So we had K1 Short, we had Starlo Tule, and we had Vernon Butler and Kyle Love. That was kind of the rotation. They was in and out, in and out, in and out with each other. Vernon Butler has not made a mark yet. You know what I'm saying? He's probably got like a few tackles or something like that, whatever. But the telling situation is that instead of keeping Vernon Butler and be like, hey, we good. You know what I'm saying? We're good. Let's not get Dontari Poe. They went out and got Dontari Poe because Vernon Butler was not filling the billing. You know what I'm saying? When Starlo Tule left, I was like, man, we good, man. We just drafted, We used a first round pick. And even Dave Gettleman said, I drafted Vernon Butler because I knew we were going to have to let one of them boys go. So it was like, oh, well, I was like, we good. You know what I'm saying? We got Vernon Butler. He could just fill into start with a 2-day spot, and we're good. We can spend that money somewhere else. No. What do? We go get another D tackle. You know why? Because Dontario Poe is better than Vernon Butler right now. So a #1 pick for us, you know what I'm saying, that we could have went anywhere. Like, mind you, his other people went behind him. Michael Thomas went behind him. DeShawn Jones went behind him. Von Bell went behind him. There's a few players that went behind him that, be honest with you, they performed better than he did. And we don't have him on our team because we decided to go D-tackle again. Vernon Butler has to, look, he has to wreak havoc, especially because, you know, K1 Short and Dontario Poe are going to be beating up on these centers and guards. They're going to be getting massacred, you know what I'm saying, because these guys are really good, you know, pass rushing D tackles. K1 Short, you know, had that monster season a few seasons ago, whatever. And Dontario Poe obviously is very good too. So they're going to be messing up centers and guards. So these centers and guards are going to be really tired. They're going to be like, man, you know, we've been going with these guys, you know what I'm saying, left and right. So Vernon Butler's going to get tired centers and guards to go against. He better put a pound in, man. I better see, like, listen, man. I want to see at least 2 or 3 sacks from Vernon Butler, man. At least. Because Vernon Butler, like I said, you're a #1 pick. That is a very valuable asset. We could have traded that pick. I wouldn't even matter if we traded back and got more picks. You know what I'm saying? And did something else with it. But Vernon Butler was the number, you know what I'm saying, was our first round pick. And we passed up on Michael Thomas and DeShawn Jones. DeShawn Jones could be filling this spot in for Thomas Davis right now as we speak. Because we like to run the 3 linebacker sets. Michael Thomas, we could be, imagine Cam Newton with Michael Thomas, man. If y'all don't remember, Michael Thomas was one of the guys that were baking us during the playoff game against the Panthers. Michael Thomas was one of the main reasons why we were getting did in. He was catching everything. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing. And instead of that, we got a D tackle that's not worth nothing, man. So Vernon Butler, I need to see some serious improvement, man. Some serious improvement. Because if not, then that was another wasted first round pick that the Carolina Panthers wasted. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, get in the comment section, man. Let me know how you feel about Vernon Butler, James Bradbury, and DeShawn Hall. Do y'all feel like I'm being too hard on them? Or do you really feel like they got to improve? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. They definitely got to improve, man. We need, if we have any chance to get in the Super Bowl this year, our defense needs to be top-notch. When we have good seasons, our defense is always top-notch. So we need our defense to be top-notch. And with James Bradbury playing good, DeShawn Hall getting pressure, and Vernon Butler getting pressure, I think we really could be a really good defense, man. So we need those guys to step up. All right. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you guys again. Turn your notifications on. I don't want y'all to miss a video. And LCameraTV merchandise, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of stuff. That link is in the description below. Check that out. Check out the merchandise, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. And the Patreon page, that link is also in the description below. Check that out. Support the channel. Support me. Y'all already know what it is. Support your content creators, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Support us, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like what we do. Y'all out with us. Help us out, man. Help the content creators out. All right. Check out my dog Renon's team's page, videos and page. That link is gonna be in, the video's gonna be in the end screen. Check those out. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Very funny guy, very talented guy. You know what I'm saying. I think you guys really like him. You know what I'm saying. Like I said, we're gonna do some more videos together. We've just been busy, but check his videos out. Keep the triple effect going. You know what I'm saying. He sends them to me. I send them to him. It's kind of like a circle. We send them to each other, man. Keep the loop alive. You know what I'm saying? So check out his page. Share it with all the Panther family, friends, all the Panther Nation, all the football nation. Share it with everybody, man. Let them know LCameraTV is rocking with Panther Nation, and Panther Nation is rocking with LCameraTV. All right? Let them know that we out here and we doing our thing. You feel me? I'm pushing towards 1,000, like I've said before. You know, I'm going. It's moving. It's closer and closer. It's getting closer and closer. You know what I'm saying? Get in the comment section also, guys. Give me some ideas of what you think I should do for the my 1,000 subscriber video. I was thinking about some ideas and stuff like whatever. But get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think. What I should do. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So definitely let me know. And thank y'all for the support, and I'll see y'all next time.